Hi there, this is David Ingleby for Dingo Servo Mounts, and this is a little video just to show you how to set up a bouncy signal board, because it can be set up to do a low quadrant or an upper quadrant signal. I have here a twin yellow board. I'm only using one channel at the moment just for demonstration. It's a 12 volt DC power supply plugged in there. Get rid of that wire there, we don't need that. And I have a switch over here just to switch the channel on and off, and the jumper is set to the white channel, which is where I've got that signal plugged into. This is very much a demonstration type signal, it's not a proper signal. And then also we will need one of these setting boxes in order to set the thing up. Now this has a little black cable on. You would normally have an orange cable with your setting box, but this is just something to use on my desk. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to set this into a setting mode, and you'll see the little white LED flashes a couple of times, and we're now in setting mode. I'm going to move that down just a fraction so that you can see what I'm doing. So now with the yellow knob, I'm going to set my danger position. At the moment the switch is open, so the switch is not connected there. It is open, and so in that position you can set your danger position, your horizontal position. Doesn't matter whether you're doing upper or lower quadrant. Once you've done that, you then operate your switch, and then with the grey knob you then set where you want it to go. Let's go lower quadrant for this one. That's our lower quadrant position. I then put it back to run mode, and then when I operate the switch it will bounce coming up and it will double pull going down, and that's your lower quadrant. If on the other hand I wanted upper quadrant, I'll put that back onto switch back on again. I'll go back into my set mode, and I will use my grey knob again, and I will move the signal up to the upper quadrant. When I've got it where I want it to be, I put it back into run mode, and now you'll see that it bounces in the horizontal again, and it double pulls on the way up. And that's how simple it is. Like I said, whichever way you want to set it, you can do that quite simply by following those directions. So the yellow knob with the switch open will set your danger position, and the black knob, or the grey knob rather, with your switch closed, will then set either the upper or the lower limit depending on where you want it to be. And that's how simple it is to set up our bouncy boards. If you had two signals on here, you would then move the jumper to the other position and set that one as well. Well, there it is. Hopefully that will solve some of the issues that people have had with these boards. This is David Ingleby for Dingo Servo Mounts, and thank you so much for watching.